Okay, so this is the OTO. It's Social Hub Builder. For me, this is the most important part of the package. I mean, the front end is great because it's a submitter, but it still means that you have the work of building the accounts and stuff. You know, I already have my own systems for building accounts, but they don't build as many accounts as this program. So let me show you how it works. You start with settings, and you can import proxies from a text file. You can have IP authenticated ones or username, password, and then it also checks them for you. And then the general settings is your do capture services or death by capture service. There's just two tabs in settings, and you can close that down afterwards. Every time you hit one of these, a new tab opens up at the top, and when you close the program, they will still be there afterwards. And I'm going to go to sign up. Okay, so this is the actual process. So you can choose how many threads you want, and also which profiles you're working on, and also enable capture services. But in order to do this, you have to decide what websites you're signing up to. For signing up, you can make a profile, and you can make the details also generate by checking this box here. I've entered some details here and also selected add random characters. That means for all the websites I'm signing up to, it's going to be my key, and then it's going to add random characters before and after this, and this will be the password for all the accounts. You can leave the email blank if you want to, and you can make an email account, but I found it's much easier just to use a real email account and then and just sign up to the websites. You don't need to do either of these two boxes, but you do need to deselect 3 of the sites if you don't have a Yahoo ID. But there's about 60 sites, or maybe 80, so don't worry about not signing up to these 3 if you don't have a Yahoo account. Okay, so what website shall I sign up to? As I said earlier, you can create email accounts. Generally, I find it's just better to have a working account, and one that is definitely working. Just in case something goes wrong, if your capture service doesn't enter the capture correctly or something, then all these accounts are going to be sending up to an email that you haven't created. So I've selected all these sites, and I'm going to deselect the ones that I was told to. It's just 3 sites. I'm just going to pause the video while I do that. Okay, so I've disabled the 3 sites, which are all here, so Flickr and Yahoo and Yahoo. I've selected all my sites, and there's also email verification, but you don't do this until after you signed up to the account. And what's really cool about this is that there's templates. So I've got a Hotmail account, so I had the Hotmail template, and then I entered in my username and password. It's as simple as that. You can also set the threads on here. Now we go to the account sign up. Now that we've entered our account details and selected what websites we're signing up to, then we can set our threads, and I'm going to set it to 5 because I'm not at the office, so I've got some rubbish connection. And then I'm going to make sure I check this box. I've got 88 websites selected, which is a ton of websites, and then the profile is 0. Just make sure, yeah, profile 0. Okay, then I'm going to hit run. Now can you see how fast this is? And obviously with 88 websites, I really don't care if a few of them fail. These sites change so often, and that's also why this is a monthly subscription, is because they have to maintain 90 different websites. It's 88, it's 93 websites, 2 emails, and also the 3 Yahoo accounts that I disabled, so that'd be 93. So for $20 a month, as long as you use it, just like anything in internet marketing, then it's worth the money. Obviously, if you're not going to use it, then it's not worth it. The time is 1:28, so I suppose it was 1:27 when I started. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so now it's 1:32, so that's 5 minutes it took to do all this. And bear in mind that I'm only at 5 threads and not 15, which is the max. If I was at the office, then my internet speed would be 7 times faster than this, and I'd also be running 3 times as many threads. So it'd be a lot quicker, and most of the time taken is actually death by capture, screwing up the captures basically. You can see here that they've entered these captures wrong. In fact, there was more than this a minute ago, but the program reattempts, so there was about additional 7 or so failed captures, but the program went through them and redid them. Now that this button's gone green here again, we know that it's finished. So we've created all the accounts, and it's best to wait a few minutes for all the emails to come in. So what you do is you go out to email verification. I explained this earlier that I've set this up. There's a template, and you just put in your username and password, depending on what setup you've got. But I'm going to give it about 10 minutes before I verify the emails. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to show you what the hub linker does. So we built all the website accounts. It's a similar format to the sign up. It's in, you have the bot that runs at the beginning, and then you have your options afterwards. the linker accounts. So these are the social hubs that distribute to all the different sites. So you have HelloText, PingFM, Bookmark Lovers, IfTTT, and PixelPipe Twitter. In order to get these account details, we need to go into the CSV that was created during the sign-up process. So if I go into my folder, so this is where the program runs from, and here you'll have log results, and then sign up, and then success. Now for this, I've been doing a lot of testing. What I like to do is hit this button here, so it's the most recent date at the top, so I always know which one it is. I'm going to open this with Excel. These are the details: if ttt, hello.text. As you can see, not all of these have usernames, and that's because a lot of the time your email address will be the username. So I'm going to enter these details in here. Okay, so I've entered the details. It's quite simple because all the tabs that you've opened are at the top. So if you go to sign up and you're at the account details, you can just copy and paste your email and password, and then stick those in for the accounts that are created during the run, which would be these three. If TTT, I think it could be email, but what I did is I got the username out of the CSV just in case. So maybe this one is just as simple as the other ones. I haven't tried that out yet. And Bookmark Lovers, obviously, I love that program and I have an account with them, so I've hooked that up there. So before I link the accounts up, now that I've set up the hubs, I need to verify the emails when I did the sign up. You don't have to do it in this order. I just thought I should do that while I'm waiting for the emails to come in. It's only been about 6 minutes. Perhaps not all the emails have come in, but I'm just going to check and see what happens. You can also increase the threads on this, but I'm going to keep it low because, as I said, my connection's not very good today. You can see it counting up all the emails. So yes, you can see that not all the emails have come in, but most of them have. There's also about 4 sites that have to be done manually, and this is because they don't have links in the emails, and they usually have codes where you have to log back into your account, enter the code to verify the account. Just in case you're wondering what this total links visited means and why it's so high, it's because they're visiting all the links in the emails. It's just easier for them to say visit all the links in the emails rather than look for specific links, which could change very regularly. Just want to show you the PDF guide that he also includes with the program. I dare say his PDF guides are actually better than his videos. So if you want to, if you're not sure of anything, then I would go to the PDF before the video. This is more straight to the point. So there's 5 sites that need manual verification. Because I want the full effect, I'm actually going to go and do that. It's up to you. When you're building 93 accounts, if you drop 5 because you can't be bothered, it's not going to be such a big deal. I've done the manual verification, and now I want to go back to here. I've selected the sites that I want to hook up, and then I'm going to go to Web 2.2 accounts. I'm going to leave all these selected except for this one because I haven't got an account with them. These 4, same 4 that I've got here, and then I'm going to go to link connections, and I'm going to select my latest success CSV file. Sign up, success, and then it's date modified, open, and then I'm going to hit run. Oh, okay, that didn't work because it's open in Excel. So if you open it in Excel and you move the columns around, don't save anything because it might mess the format up. So whenever you open these files in Excel to check your logins or passwords, if you're doing anything manually or you just want to keep a record of it and see what's happened, then make sure you don't save the Excel file. Just leave it in this raw format, and if I hit run again, you can see how good this is. I mean, NA means that that particular website is not going to be linked up to that account. The great thing about having all these different hubs is that they go to different accounts. It means that when you distribute content, you're not leaving a footprint. But if you can just imagine how long this would take to do, open up one of these things and then start manually putting in your account details. I mean, these ones would take forever. Okay, well, the start button's now green again. That is done. So that is just the program. You can create emails or you can use your own, and make sure you use your settings. I would use a different proxy every time if you can, or if you're doing just one run per day, then you could probably get away with the same proxy. For the sign up, make sure you use a different email every single time, and when you build a new profile, hit this button here and fill in these details. I usually just hit this box here, add random characters so you're not leaving a footprint on your usernames. If you want to do Yahoo, that's up to you. You select your websites, then you sign up, make sure you hit this button here, and choose the right profile. Sometimes it auto selects some, so make sure you hit the right one. Choose your threads. Wait 5 to 10 minutes. The longer the better, really. I was being impatient because I'm doing a video. And then for the hubs, you want to use the information for the accounts you just created or existing accounts if you have those. Select which websites you want to use to sign up. It's easy just to hit all of them as long as you've got an account for it. And then link connections. This is all good to go for Social Submitter, and I'm going to be using this selection of accounts to try and rank for Social Hub Builder on its release today, and then I'll show you the results of that. So as you can see, this is an excellent program. I mean, it just saves such an unbelievable amount of time. And although it is $20 per month, if you think about the Fivers you've seen, gigs on Fiverr.com, hooking up all these accounts, I mean, can you imagine how many accounts you could sell if you could say, well, I'm going to sell you one HelloText account, a PingFM account, an IFTTT account, and between them they're going to have something like 60 sites. I think you're going to do well selling those.